Hello and welcome to snapshot 24W05A. In today's snapshot there seems to be one main new feature with the vault. Yeah, the vault. This obviously has been like something of this sort has been predicted for a while with the interest of like the vault key. You know, it's obviously been hinted at something like this is going to be added. But the actual item itself is rather interesting. We have it here next to just the old trial spawners. They definitely resemble each other. The main difference being is these corner bits that see usually light up around here instead. And there seems to be an interesting texture at the bottom. Ooh, actually, I think I might know what it looks similar to. It may look similar to the smithing table. Nope, not at all. I thought it resembled that. I guess I was completely wrong on that. However, yeah, it's got a very different bottom texture. Another thing you can notice is instead of having like some form of mob rotate around, it has all possible loot that you can get from it. Rotating inside. I don't believe we've ever seen items inside of some form of spawner until now, so this is definitely very new to like the vanilla like no command game. This is all possible items. It doesn't mean like these are the items you're gonna get by any mean. The items you get are like random to the actual MBT data. As you may notice, if I move away, you can see they have went grey again. And when I get close, they'll light up. They also have quite a nice noise when you get close. I like it. I don't believe I've ever heard that noise before, so I think that's a lovely new noise to the game. Over here we can see these ones are already activated ones. So these are ones who have been activated, so they can't be used again by this player. Since I've used them, it can never be used again by me. We'll go over that a bit more in a second. Again, it's just the same sort of grey as the trial spawner. No difference really with the same sort of grey deactivated thing. Over here we have the loot table. I am not 100% sure if this is everything, but it seems to be. You can get a nice variety of basic iron enchanted gear. The enchants are okay, obviously. A variety of enchantments on a crossbow. A damaged shield, which is odd. I don't know why you just don't get a full repaired shield. It seems a bit naff. A diamond axe, a diamond chestplate with variety of enchantments. I've never seen any of these unenchanted, so they're always enchanted, but also potential for curses. Just some horse armor, saddles, a nice variety of enchantment books. I believe you can get anything from these. I don't believe I've seen mending yet, but I may have been wrong. Up to 3 emeralds, it seems, a singular diamond, and an enchanted golden apple. So these are actually really decent loot, especially these ones down here. This is really good loot. Actually, and these two as well, because this is, I'm assuming, a very mid-game challenge. It's nice to have, obviously, these in the mid-game. We're going to be exploring them and finding out where they are in the trial chamber in a bit. Over here, we've got the actual vaults themselves and how they work with other players. We've got my alt account here, but if you watch, if I click this, it will spit the loot out for me. Oh, I only got... That's weird. Okay, that's a bug. I've never... Okay, I usually get more items than that, okay? And also it doesn't go grey for some reason. This one, see, it's given me a lot more items. And now it should go grey. Okay, that's weird, because these ones have all went grey here. But for some reason now, it may possibly... The only difference is I've brought this account on, so... A bug found already, nice. And now if we, but it's not completely bugged. I still can't use these, as you can see. They're still off limits, but if I switch to my alt account... Okay, here we are on the alt account, something I see. So, these ones, of course, I could not get anything with these ones, but if I click this, I can then get the rewards again. Yep. Oh, and it went grey this time. So they seem to... I guess, seem to go grey if every player has logged on. Again, that's really interesting. That's presumably a bug. And yet, I could get the loot. These worked completely fine, despite myself over here already using them. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at the actual trial chambers to see if we can locate these. Oh, immediately, just just immediately we found one. Okay, so what sort of a room is this in? It's in the tree room. Huh, the one with wax. Something I am a little surprised is I felt like these would have been boss battle themed. So obviously, like, maybe in the room with the blaze or something, but there's no other trial. There's no trial spawns in here. So it is just the it's just the vault. We can explore the other rooms quickly. See if this is consistent. Again, we found another vault. I mean, a vault. Ah, but there is a trial spawner here in this one. I'm presuming a breeze one? Yes, the breeze one. I can tell from the floor, yes. Okay, so this is what I thought they would originally be. So you would defeat the trial spawner and then obviously get these trial keys, which you could do prior. And then I guess you wouldn't be able to do it when you're fighting the breeze itself because you'll be getting thrown around. And then once you've defeated it, but oh, you obviously wouldn't be able to. Wouldn't even be worried about getting thrown around. You wouldn't have the trial key until you defeat it. But once you've defeated it and presumably get the trial keys, then you could get open the trial spawners, which are pretty neat. I wonder if potentially they might be doing it so these breeze ones, because obviously they seem like boss chamber areas, if they maybe have a higher chance of trial keys, which would be interesting. But yeah, they seem to be random actually, just randomly taking over spots that are normally trial spawners. Occasionally trial vaults. I mean, it may be different, but honestly, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason. I think it's just a good chunk of the trial spawners are now vaults. Again, we can check in other rooms. There's two of them in here, I believe. Yes, that is interesting. So there's two. I thought it would have been one per room. But no complaints. They give pretty good loot, especially for the mid game. Enchanted golden apples, of course, are a appreciated addition. And it does not appear to. Yeah, they just seem to randomly take over trial spawners. Yeah. Now we're back here. I've got one last thing I would like to cover with the new texture for the trial key. I personally don't see anything right now. I didn't pay too much attention to this item other than it being, the mystique about it, but I didn't really pay too much attention to its texture. But supposedly it's changed. I'll give it a quick side by side. But yeah, that's the main new change. I am very excited with the vaults. They're a new, fun, and interesting addition, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna be. If they're gonna get any loot changes. In my opinion, I'm rather happy with the loot given. It's a good mid-game loot. Nothing too overpowered. The enchanted golden apple is definitely a really good reward for even late game players to go and explore new trial chambers. So I think it's a great addition to the game.